these days, shall flow rivers of living waters. What is in your belly? It is the Spirit of God, and at times described as fire, the holy fire. You have to make sure that the fire is burning. In other words, your prayer life must not end here. Some of us are waiting to see that the end, and so that when it's 24/7, the Bible says when the enemy comes to a man, and that man has a chance to drive the enemy out, he goes out and comes back again this time. When he comes and he finds out, when we receive the prophecy, instead of waging war like what Timothy was being discussing, Timothy, my son, make sure wage a good warfare. Is that right? Because the prophecy has come. Make sure that you wage a good warfare. So you can't go home without fulfilling the prophecy. It has to come to pass. You must call for the baby. When I was coming, God said to me, most of the things that is happening these days, about Christians, we cause it because when God open your eyes and you see what the devil is doing to Christians, their assignment has been upgraded. This time when God open your eyes, you can see demons growing. Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, against principalities. Just that you must always have this idea that the solution to your problem is prayer. Listen, we can add that prophecies. For prophecy to come to pass, you must wage a good warfare. That is the key. You must what? Wage. Say after me, say wage. When you are waging, it will surely come to pass. If you want your prophecy to come to pass, you must wage. Yes, see, by 2 years time, God have to give you this business. You don't sit down. You must write it boldly in your heart and make sure you visit it by prayer. By prayer. Look at what it says. This charge I commit unto you, son Timothy, according to the word prophecy. Say prophecy. Which went before thee, that thou mayest what? Them mightest what? War a good what? Warfare. So there are warfare to every prophecy that comes in. Hey, some of us here to break through. It doesn't matter how beautiful your house is or where you are staying. I'm telling you, you come from somebody's noise. You come from somebody's blood. You are a blood connected to certain blood. I'm telling you. In Myanmar, ACC is here. Ojin say, just normal. US, Papa. The person was blessed. But if at the moment you become blessed, they have certain years for you to grow up. The man got his paper, married, had a business, doing well. Within 7 years, go and see the man. He don't even have one dime. He's now homeless. Someone have just helped this man to stay. He's patching with someone. When we trace the generation, all his brothers went through the same. This generational thing that people are saying is not there. It's not there. When Christ saved you, you are free. I ask myself, oh yes, you have Christ. But don't forget, somebody offends someone, which could be your father. That when the word came out of that person, that became a curse in the family. Who told you there is no generational curses? You guys have not seen things in the spirit. May God open your eye to see people that they are dealing with. I've seen a woman here that he was carrying Gary 2 days ago. I was passing somewhere around my area, Westland, passing there. The woman is walking with that, but in the spirit, carry. Do you know what the devil has put on your hair and you are sleeping? This world is evil. There are immoral domains, evil in this particular earth realm. Politicians are sleeping but still want to be on fire. That fire means power. On fire. They sleep. They do a lot of rituals to get themselves there. I've seen some politicians Some politicians, for them to be on power, they have to go and consult. Some of them even sleep in cemetery. When the election is coming, they have places they go to strengthen themselves. They call it strengthening. Say strengthening. Oberia taso. Nansenya social media. Yepi. Osof was your kojedu. Area yenyanko pedu. You say uncle this year for 7 days. Baby, I dance no under obinda so. My mom mafie under was for 7 days. How can you be a pastor and you want to be a pastor? Needed the help from the dark kingdom. What are you talking about? That is why we must be very careful where we go to let them lay hands on us. Because enya dibia essence biaro eneye kajiro. Me say nansenya enya chinimpa no e wo Nigeria. Oda ho de ma wada in one of the people because he needs power. Is that the way to receive if you don't have it, preach and go. I said you will preach and what? And go. If you don't have the grace to prophesy, sister, preach and go. No one will kill you. But why are you forcing yourself? This is what has come to this generation. Everybody want to be up there. So if you are not on fire, sister, you will be behind. It doesn't matter the certificate you have. Any niyama or actually say these things are just credentials. But in the spiritual world, things can happen. Or MBA so or qualify or qualify yama. Can you imagine say you are overqualified? How can you overqualify for a job while they want someone who is intellectual, someone who have the brain to be able to? Says you are overqualified. Who don't want to have overqualified person to manage his affairs? I want to see someone who qualify more than me to take in charge of my finances for me. But if you come to a place where you say you are overqualified, because of that you don't qualify, what are you talking about? They are telling you that there are demons who is harassing you and they are not going to accept you. Never ever accept anyone telling you you are overqualified. Onyamato ikomwata azu makatwanta